Alright, welcome to example 5, and we're going to solve this initial value problem. Again, we're going to see if it's homogeneous or not, and it is. And so we're going to solve it with U substitution. Alright, now I'm not going to give you any equations and not kind of give you or tell you or give you a hint of how to, what type of method that you want to use to solve the differential equation, because looking at this one, it could be a little difficult. And so we're going to use a U substitution with homogeneous equations. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to try to put it in the exact form. So I'm going to multiply both sides. I'm going to put the dy on the right hand side, and so I get x squared plus 2y squared dx is equal to xy. dy, I'm going to bring that over so it has the appearance of an exact equation. Alright, now I'm going to look, and again, usually it's plus, so I'm just going to put that there. And I'm going to say, okay, which one looks, it could be easier to deal with, m or n? And again, this is m. This is n. Oh, well, n looks like it's easier to deal with. Because n looks like it's easier to deal with, and it's the same one that we used up here, we're going to say u is equal to y over x. And we're going to say that y is equal to ux. And our dy is going to be the same thing. dy is equal to u dx plus x du. And now let's go ahead and substitute everything in. So we know what y is. It's ux. So we're going to have x squared plus 2u squared x squared. We're just substituting that in. Dx. All right. No, I'll just put the minus on the outside. Minus x, which is going to be x. Y is ux. So we'll just say x squared u. Or we'll say ux squared. Dy equals 0. And now, let's go ahead. I'll keep so we kind of see everything. So now we'll go ahead and put everything together. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I forgot to substitute in my dy. So dy is going to be u dx plus x du. That's equal to 0. So on the left-hand side, I'm going to get x squared plus u squared x squared dx. And on the right-hand side, I'm going to distribute, so u squared x squared dx plus, looks like ux cubed du. And that's equal to 0. I'm going to put all my 2x's on the same side. Notice that 2u squared x squared and minus u squared x squared is a like term. So I'm just going to have x squared plus u squared x squared dx on the left-hand side. And then on the right-hand side, I'm just going to have u x cubed du. 0. Now I want to get all my u's one side, x's to one side. So I notice on the left hand side I can pull out an x squared. I'm left with 1 plus u squared dx plus u x cubed du. Divide the left side by the left side of the plus sign by x cubed. I'm going to get dx over x. And on the right hand side, I'm going to get u over 1 plus u squared du equal to 0. Now, I want to go ahead and, now that I have all my x's and u's together, I'm going to go ahead and take the integral of everything. The right-hand side, I'm going to be left with c. dx over x is just natural log x plus Derivative of 1 plus u squared is 2u, so I need a 2 up there, so I need to take that 2 out with the 1/2, so natural log 1 plus u squared. 1 second, I've noticed one thing. I did not distribute my negative, and so that should be minus. So let's go ahead and fix that. So that's minus, that's minus, that's minus. And so this should be minus. So natural log of x minus 1/2 natural log 1 plus u squared equals c. Put an e to both sides. That's going to send me to be x. And it looks like it's going to be 1 plus u squared to the negative 1/2 is equal to c. Let's go ahead and square both sides. So we get x squared 1 plus u squared to the negative 1 equals c. Let's go ahead and get rid of that negative 1 by putting it on the right side. So x squared is equal to c 1 plus u squared. And now let's change what u squared is. So u is y over x, I believe. Yeah. So we get 1 plus y squared over x squared. And then let's write it without any fractions. So let's multiply both sides by x squared. Let's get x to the 4th is equal to c x squared plus y squared. And then there's our solution. Again, we were finished, right above when we resubstituted in for that u. All I did, pretty much we were finished here. And then we could have substituted in u there, and we're finished because all I did was just clean it up from everything that was below that top box. All right, and that's how I got x to the 4th equals c times x squared plus y squared.